I mentioned it kind of earlier that I've been looking to work on my base, work on some footwork things to eliminate, some false movements, and I think I'm building towards that still. I think overall, just what I'm doing for the team as far as how I'm treating my leadership has changed. I think I have a new role this season even more. And also I think from playing standpoint, I think, we're coming up with some concepts, coming up with some, maybe some new guys that are going to be filling some different roles. And I think my chemistry has been building with those guys.
Angelique?
Cade, what are your impressions of Darius Clemens, and do you worry that Eric All might be taking your job too?
Thing is, Eric's about 1 for 10 when it comes to those, but the ones that he misses, they skip. So, no, but he's my boy. That's my roommate. But Darius Clemens is, we noticed as soon as he walked in the door that he's physically, he's put together well. He's a big dude. He's got muscle. He's got speed. He's got strong hands, and I think we were able to just show that a little bit today, and I can't wait to see where his talents can go.
Standing back left, Woody.
Speaking of those wide receivers, the other freshmen, Walker, and all of the ones that return and everything, is it sometimes difficult to figure out which ones to go to? And you have multitude of running backs as well. Almost embarrassment of riches on that offense right now.
Yeah, and I think our defense does such a good job of mixing up the looks that, the defense is well aware of that too, that they're trying to eliminate, putting their guys in bad positions. So I think with the variation of coverage, our defense has been able to do a good job of defending us, but at the same time, especially once we start playing other teams that I'm going to have a lot of dudes to throw to. And as we go into camp, as we're finishing up spring, it's just about finding the best way we can get the balls to those guys.
Stay on the left side, John.
Hey, Cade, I'm just curious, what were your interactions like with Colin Kaepernick this week? I don't know how much you followed him growing up, especially when you grew up.
Yeah, growing up in Reno, I was a 49er fan, so I always watched Coach Harbaugh at the 49ers, and Cap was always the QB. But I've thrown with him a couple times this week. He's got a rocket. He can sling it for sure. He's been nothing but respectful to me.
Going to the middle here, Michael. The mic's right behind you, Michael.
Cade, what are some of the things that you and Olu need to kind of learn about each other to begin building the type of chemistry you had with Andrew that was so strong last year?
Yeah, me and V had a really good relationship, and I think me and Olu's we're starting to become closer. I think he's an extremely smart player. I think him being able to come to a new school and already change what he's changing as far as points, as far as what he's doing on the line of scrimmage this early is very, very impressive, let alone his talent of blocking and just he's strong. I think, as me and him, we continue working, continue talking, I think we're going to have a great relationship for sure.
A few more for Cade. If anyone has additional questions, please raise your hand so we can get a microphone to you. Go back to Austin first, if you don't mind, Chris. I'm sorry.
Cade, your impressions of Alex, you see from him, what he brings to the quarterback room?
Yeah, I think physically Alex is very developed. He has extremely large legs, and I think he's going to be hard to bring down if he's out in field. And I think he has a strong arm, but I think there's a lot of things when you're an early enrollee quarterback that you got to learn, you got to develop, and sometimes the rush comes a little faster. So I think he's figuring that out. He's figuring out where he fits in physically at this level. And I think he came in very, very raw. So I think him being in our room with the coaching staff and with the other guys in the room, I think he's going to thrive.
All right, I'll go to Chris here.
Following up on the first question, you mentioned new roles for guys and you're getting used to them. Can you give us some examples of that without giving away trade secrets?
You guys were. Nah, I'm good.